Hello.
Hi, Vamshi. Hi,
Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Prashant.
Prashant.
Jai Gurudev.
I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, you were trying to call me and it was ringing on my phone. So I'm like, okay, how do I do that on the laptop? That's why.
I probably really confused Kelsey and Annalise too. I didn't know, like, it said I could invite people that way or just share the link. So it seemed to make more sense to share the link.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. I've got to keep an eye on my, Annalise posted a flow call and email if you want to check it out.
Okay.
There's some great questions. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Really, really exciting questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm personally excited for any kind of Groovy stories, but I'll take whatever.
I think few more questions came in on the FB event. I'm not sure.
You can add them into the email. I'm scared to play with my browser too much because I don't want to do anything to affect the call. So it would be good. You would add them.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to Rashad? He can probably come in.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, Vamshi, do you know if the group chat is only for us that are moderating or if anybody can see it on YouTube?
YouTube?
Yeah, where people will see.
Yeah, I think anyone can see it.
Okay.
Like they just have to click that and I think it'll come up on YouTube.
Okay. Because we could take more questions there.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
is that on your phone? Yes.
Yeah, that's on my phone.
Oh, Prashant is back. Hi.
Hi. I don't know, my internet connection with the Wi-Fi is bad, so yeah.
Okay.
I think someone texted me that YouTube chat. They're saying YouTube chat is not switched on, Stephanie.
Okay. I will do that, hopefully. Hold on.
I think it's active now.
I will work on that.
Okay. People are joining. Woo!
I see your message, Vamshi. that says hello.
Yes. Okay.
Saurabh!
Hey, Prashant. You
Hi,
too.
Saurabh.
Hey, Omchi. Long time no see.
Yes, long time no see.
Hey, Kamaria.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How about
Pretty
you?
good.
Good. And we have Stephanie. Yes.
Hi, yeah.
Hi. Ooh, so excited.
Me too.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Hi, Kelsey.
Bye.
Hi, guys. Ooh.
Are you in your bedroom at home now?
What? Yeah, guys, I just got back to Boston and New Hampshire, and I'm in my home, and things are crazy, and it's good. Today's been an adventure, to say the least.
Good.
So I'm nervous. I have poor Wi-Fi, and I'm scared it's gonna knock off.
Okay. Well, we can see how it goes, and if it's too choppy for you to speak too much, you can drop off and join just and watch on YouTube if you want to. Anyway, when Bawa and DInesh come on, we'll all mute ourselves so that there's no interference anyway. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. And I'm only know to ask the question.
And when what will we know?
Yeah, to ask the question, like will we know they're done and then ask, or will they say next question?
Who knows?
Who knows? Yep.
It'll be
Okay,
good
cool.
no matter what. I wonder how Annalise is doing joining.
Yeah, I was on a call with her, Stephanie. She is trying in.
Okay. I'm sure she'll be able to join soon.
Yeah.
How are you? Welcome back. Oh, almost a week. No, almost. A couple more days. Not that far. Monday. So I feel like it's Wednesday.
I hear someone's family.
Yeah.
Hi, Annalise, you're here. And Kamaria.
Hello.
Hello. I feel like it's
Yay.
Hi, Annalise.
I hear someone's family.
Yeah.
Hi, Annalise.
Hi, Annalise, you're here. And Kamaria.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay.
Oh, someone has the YouTube. Someone has it on YouTube and Google Hangouts because you can hear the delay.
Oh, that might be me.
If you have a both on, turn it up. Yeah.
Can you guys
Two.
see?
We can't see you, Annalise.
No.
You're beautifully.
Anybody behind that blue person.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Ah,
Okay,
There she
good. How are you all? Good.
Good.
Very good.
Welcome to the
Good.
Hangout, everybody. Can you guys hear okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. Welcome to the Hangout with Bawa and DInesh. I just got a call from Dinesh from India, but it didn't come through. So I'm not sure what that means. I think they'll be joining us in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
Stephanie, you want to talk for a few minutes? I'll just try calling them back, make sure they're ready.
Sure.
It's a little early in the morning their time.
Maybe Dinesh is trying to wake up, Bawa.
Yes.
I remember from the last call we did with them last year. Sure, I'll talk for a little bit. You go find them and check them.
How about, do you want to teach everyone technique stuff, Stephanie?
Sure, let's start with that. Great idea.
You can teach straw breath. They wouldn't have learned that in Yes Plus yet.
Okay, good. I like that one. It's really useful and you can do it anywhere. Some of you may have heard of straw breath or practiced it if you've been on a course or a short conference and learned it. It's a very useful technique and it's just what it sounds like. So straw breath, we can all do it together. It's very relaxing and it's good to do before meditation. It's just what it sounds like. You breathe in through your nose and breathe out like you're blowing through a sippy straw. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Let's all practice it together for a few minutes. You can close our eyes and do a few moments of straw breath. I'll guide us when to stop. Breathe in. Continue breathing in straw breath. Follow the path of the breath in your nostrils, between your eyebrows, down the back of your throat, filling your lungs. Then reversing direction. You can come back to normal breathing. And open your eyes. Straw breath is really effective because you are manually elongating the out breath, which is really relaxing. So use it anytime. Feel good? Yeah, okay, good. I needed some straw breath. I had a very busy day and night. We're in Maine, so in Maine it gets dark at like 4 o'clock. So it's been night for quite a while now. We had a really fun hangout with Bawa and DInesh last year. Before World Culture Festival, they came on and to talk to some of us students from the US, and we had a really fun time. They shared some amazing stories, and they're like, there's humor in every situation. I feel like anytime I have an interaction with them, so they were quite funny, and they're just excellent at answering questions. So we had a good time. And they'll be on shortly, I imagine, to do it all again. So I'm excited. But we're going to be going to India to see them as a group. They'll be at the Bangalore Art of Living Ashram when Yes Plus is going there for a trip to India. So we're going to get to here. We'll just meet them tonight, but we'll meet them in person in just a few short weeks when we go to India. And DInesh will be our silence course teacher and the yoga teacher. Annalise shared with me that he does 108 sun salutations every morning. I should have asked him a question about that. How early does he have to get up to 108 sun salutations?
And does that mean both sides are one do or one? Okay.
Oh, Vamshi, did you get a message from Annalise? Yeah. Okay, they are working on joining the link. We just got a message. Vamshi's gone off to troubleshoot with them.
Hello. Looks like.
Hello.
Hi, DInesh.
Hi, DInesh.
Hello.
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 Hi, Dinesh Bhaiya.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Oh,
Hi,
what-
Dinesh.
Hi, Annalise.
Oh, welcome. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out how you could get on. Good morning.
Good morning. Good evening. Good night.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Is this bright
So everybody, this is
enough? Can I know?
it's bright. You look bright as always. Everybody, this is the beautiful and incredible Dinesh Godke. He doesn't really need much introduction, but he's one of the most incredible teachers on the planet. And dynamic, amazing, hilarious.
Annalise has already started the advanced course.
So thank you so much for joining us all the way from India.
It's my pleasure. Looking forward to it. I was trying to reach Bao. Let's see. It seems he has a very bad throat. I'll still get him to, come online somehow. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for all those,
how many of us are there?
Huh?
How many of us are there now?
Only Stephanie knows.
Oh, right now we're at 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you watching, Bawa and DInesh are the worldwide founders of Yes Plus. They come up with the whole program, the inspiration, the fun, the depth, the silence, the
with the help of everyone else.
The wisdom. So anything you want to share, Dinesh? We do have a lot of questions people have sent in to ask you.
Yeah, sure. Shoot.
Okay. So we have some of our incredible university leaders on the call here with us. And they're going to be asking. So I think Kamaria, who's one of our leaders at University of North Carolina, Charlotte, she's going to ask the first question that was sent in.
Okay. Hi, Dinesh. It's a pleasure to meet you. Our first question for the night is, how can we create an atmosphere of belonging on the campus if other students aren't doing any practices?
So you mean to say those who have already done the practice?
Those who have not done any practices or have not taken Yes Plus.
Okay. So having different initiatives, let's say of food, of culture like music and dance, of sports, and then involving them. Like for example, I'll tell you, even when our recent trip to the UK and Paris, since we also do the craniosacral therapy, CST, through that people started coming in. We conducted the yogic fitness workshop. So those who are a little averse to meditation or spirituality, at the first go, and they said, yes, I would love to be part of fitness. Just day before yesterday, we completed a course in Mumbai, and there were 3 CEOs and 2 managing directors, and there are many young people. And they said, I had heard about Art of Living, but when I heard fitness, yes, I was very interested. So that could be the starting point. So for different people on the campus, just see whatever they would definitely be attracted to. Food, different foods from different cultures, or sports, or music, dance, meditation. Have many yoga and meditation sessions. Like let's say on a new moon day, full moon day, every Monday, whatever you can decide, occasion wise, and that's how you keep joining people. And once they come, have something for them to connect with, to engage in, and the sustainability grows.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Take up locally, see what is needed. This is what Art of Living has done worldwide. We look at what the need is, and then when we address that need, automatically people feel, oh, this is so useful. So sometimes the need could be, like for example, in the villages in India, sometimes the need is just entertainment. It is not there. So you give them that. Sometimes they need, like, again, giving the example of the villages here, it could be employment. No, so then engaging them in a financial way, in employability. So again, check out what is required in North Carolina. Take them to the. I think you must be close to the ashram, Boon ashram.
Yes.
Take them there. Yeah, and then share that, because then ideas from what you have done could be replicated, or similar ones can be started in other universities.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So I think Stephanie is going to ask our next question. Stephanie is one of our beautiful Yes Plus teachers in the US, and she's our new Chief Operating Officer for Yes Plus.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. With a smile like that.
We're having a lot of fun already. The question I wanted to ask is, how do you get rid of self-doubt and reduce the inner chatter in the mind? The question we got.
Okay. So doubt is simply, the lack of prana. When the subtle life force energy goes down, then we tend to doubt. There are three types of doubts. We tend to doubt ourselves, we tend to doubt the goodness in others, and then we tend to doubt, the existence of a higher power. You can call it God, you can call it whatever. So when the prana goes low, then these doubts come up. And as you know, interestingly, the tendency of the doubt is we doubt the positive, anything good. When we are sad or miserable for whatever reason, we don't doubt that. We think, yes, this is it. This will last forever and ever. I'm not going to get out of this. But when we are happy, we doubt, is this really happiness? Will this last? We say it is too good to be true. We don't say it's too bad to be true. So, doubt has this quality. When the prana goes low, the doubts will surface. So all you have to do is just increase the level of your prana. Go out in nature, do some exercise, movement, do pranayama or meditation, some sort of chanting. Yeah, all these little fasting, it also helps a lot, because food, one of the sources of energy. When we don't eat the right food or in the right quantity, we eat at odd times, that also can pull the prana down. So little awareness about food can change our mood, and how you feel in the body. So as taking cold water baths, that also helps. Yeah? So as the prana level increases, then you will automatically see every situation has a positive aspect and something that will pull us down, some negative aspect. So when the prana is high, then we start looking at the opportunity, not just the obstacle. We start looking at the good things, how this can strengthen me, how this can bring skills in me, this situation or this person or whatever.
Very cool. Thank you.
So now Saurabh is going to ask the next question. Saurabh is one of our leaders at Purdue University.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dinesh Bhaiya. So nice to meet you. Because every morning when I'm doing my yoga, I have BND TV on my laptop, and I'm like, two-dimensional version, but this time it's to and fro. I can actually talk to you. Look at that. Okay, so the question that I have is, I do my practice every day. However, I still find myself getting overwhelmed by situations and staying that way for a long time. How do I reduce my recovery period to come back to a calm and collected state rather than have to endure a long drawn period of low energy?
Right. Well, the answer is regular sadhana. No, it's not more sadhana, it's not more meditation, It's just regular meditation. In our book Ready Study Go, we have talked about how the brain learns things. So whenever we do some learning activity, then the neural circuitry is formed in the brain, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what happens when we do something regularly? Yeah. Then the brain, there are three brains. The limbic system, the emotional brain, learns that I don't need to hold on to negative experiences. I don't need to hold on to stress for so long. So just every day, take 20 minutes off, half an hour off. And another thing that Jane McGonigal, she talks about how gaming helps lives. So she gives this 2 tips very nicely. She says, for any physical well-being, for every 1 hour, I call it the 1-3 phenomena, 13. For every 1 hour, you get up and move for 3 minutes. You can just get up and do a little, bounce on your toes, like I'm sitting on the ball.
Oh, wow.
So every 1 hour of being sedentary still, just get up, stretch, move around for 3 minutes. Okay? So, and this we see from animals. You see a dog, cat, lion, tiger. If they are sitting for some time, they will get up, they will stretch, and then they will shake it off. Right?
Yeah.
For emotional well-being, for an emotion not to stay long, what you do is whenever a negative emotion comes up, immediately supplement it with 3 positive emotions. So let's say you get angry for whatever reason. So anger came up, you shouted, that's fine. Usually what happens, that anger spills onto sadness. Oh, I should not have done that, or I should have done something more. Then the guilt comes, then the blame comes. Oh, it was this person's fault. So one negative emotion, it spirals into more negativity and pulls us down. So it's say, all right, anger came, that's fine. Yeah. Now supplement it with 3 positive emotions. So it could be saying sorry. It could be just sitting by yourself and feeling grateful for something that you have in life. Yeah. It could be calling up someone and complimenting them. Yeah. Or it could be seeing from that situation, okay, anger came. What is the learning that I have? So shifting our focus to 3 positives when we are assaulted with 1 negative, because we cannot, many a times we cannot stop the negativity from coming. Some stress came up, anger, guilt, sadness, jealousy, greed, whatever, that's fine. Yeah. So apply the 1-3 rule. Immediately get into something 3 positive things, so that negative one does not take root, does not get established in the self. And for the long run, of course, nothing like meditation. It rewires the whole neural circuitry in the brain, and you learn how to diffuse any negativity and stay positive, stay high.
Great.
Thank you. 1-3. Who would have known? It's as easy as 1-3.
So we have Vamshi, one of our newest Yes Plus teachers and really great Yes Plus leader in North Carolina also. Vamshi is going to ask the next question. Vamshi?
Vamshi, yes.
Hi, Dinesh Bhaiya.
Hi, Vamshi. Bolo.
Hi. It's so amazing to see you and talk to you. So the question I wanted to ask is, it was posted on Facebook. Dear Bawa and Dinesh, right now at University of North Carolina, Charlotte, we are having 50 plus people courses effortlessly, and which is completely funded by the university. The university has a student population of 30,000. So far, we have tapped into 1 to 2% of student population over last 2 years. How do we exponentially increase those numbers and at the same time sustain connections after the course, deliver the quality, any suggestions and advice? I know you have taught millions of people so far.
Yeah. So make as many opportunities to connect as possible. Like, okay, all these people who have done the programs, or um, get them together. And as Gurudev says, it need not be, the follow up need not be only long kriya. It can be, you get them together, do a gazing dancing session, yeah, or maybe just short kriya and some games. It could be that. So that is for the people who have already done the program, or have some simple, nice service project going on in the campus. I don't know, just it's coming to my mind. Um, Share a smile, make a smile. If you see somebody not so happy, or worked up because of something, these 100 people, 200 people uh, who are part of this, initiative, they will go and talk to them. They will bring a smile onto their faces, whatever. And then you combine, what did you do to bring about a smile?
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah. And we have, in Art of Living, we have such amazing talents across the board. So we can invite them over and to various universities, and they can give talks on topics of their expertise. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be finance, politics. It could be environment, culture. So they see that Art of Living is not just about breathing and yoga or whatever. Sometimes people have these concepts. They slot us into something, some particular. Art of Living is such varied and such diverse group. So if we tap into that diverse pool of talent, then people can connect at various levels. Like, for example, we had somebody coming from Russia who is a vegan bodybuilder. So we had a talk here in the ashram.
Wow.
Because many times people have these things. Oh, how can I have proteins without meat? And so we keep doing that. We had one belly dancer coming she was from Morocco. It's okay, fine. Could you have a session with us? Or you have, let's say, someone Ayurvedic cooking they do. Involve them, or bring them over, make them teach the students the simple recipes that they can do as students. Nothing expensive, nothing fancy, whatever. So have different ways for students to connect. Those who have done the program and those who have not, both. So then it just grows. And it's wonderful. You need to share how you're doing this 50 people effort. And also, what is the arrangement that you have with the university, that the university is sponsoring this? So then that can be replicated elsewhere.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Okay, next we have Kelsey, also one of our newest Yes Plus teachers who teaches at Purdue University.
Hello. This is awesome. Question says, Dear Bawa, whenever I watch your presentation, your presentation speaks love, strength, passion, conviction, much and more for itself. Conviction is that acquired from within, like faith. Can you please talk more on conviction?
I missed out the initial bit of the question.
Oh, sorry.
Love, passion, and?
Your presence speaks love, strength, passion. So is conviction acquired, or has it come from within, like faith? Talk more on conviction.
So I should speak to Bawa. Yes, I second that. He has the love, passion, and conviction. And so where does it come from? It really comes from within. It comes from the desire to give. He's Baba is such a born teacher. Whenever we do something nice, he will make sure he calls up people. You have to do this, whether it is something as simple as a movie or a play, or it could be like recently we went to a thing called cryotherapy. Have you heard of that? You go into a little chamber with liquid, and they blow liquid nitrogen, so it's vapors, and which is at 160 minus 160 degrees Celsius. So it's quite fun. For 3 minutes, you're like really cold, and that sort of does a lot of healing to the body. So he made a video of the same. Whatever, iMovies. Yeah, he learned iMovies and he edited the whole thing, and we're going to put that up now. So the desire to share something nice, something good, something wonderful that we have, that brings in the conviction, because then you are connected with a much higher purpose. And when the purpose is strong, you see, the conviction, the commitment automatically stays. So we get our purpose right. Many a time, you're organizing courses and slowly you're feeling, oh, you see, why do I have to talk to one more person now? Just come back to that purpose. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing whatever we are doing? Yeah, just one more life is connected with the knowledge, with themselves, with meditation. Yeah, they can bring in so much joy and love around. So that higher purpose makes you just shake off whatever the tiredness, whatever resistance, and you will want to reach out more. That conviction comes.
Beautiful.
This is what I mean. Check this out. What do you think?
I'm sure he'd say it was great. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, next we have is Dominic here?
I don't think he was able to join because of his Wi-Fi.
Okay. Do you want to ask Dominic's question, Stephanie?
Sure. Dear Bawa and DInesh, I have some friends in my life that I feel are not supporting my growth on this path. They may be immature, have unhealthy habits, or just low prana people. I feel that we don't have much in common anymore and often think about cutting them out of my life, but I don't because I feel that I am a positive influence in their life. Can you give some advice on if it is worth keeping people like this in your life because you think you're being a positive influence?
Yes. But at the same time, not spending too much time on our mind or our effort in it so that you also feel pulled down. Definitely, as Patanjali, sage Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras, he says, when somebody is not doing good things, the approach that we should have is educate and ignore. No? So it's not educate and indulge. It's educate and ignore. And but at the same time, know that people out there who you feel have low prana, or they are the ones who require meditation most. They are the ones who require this bigger understanding about life, this wisdom more. Totally cutting off may not also be a good solution, right? As Gurudev said, no, when he had gone to Iraq, all the authorities and the government, they said you have to stay in the green zone. He said, no, my job, people in the red zone require it more. Where there is conflict, where there is all this stuff happening. That is, so in spite of a lot of security warnings, he ventured into the red zone. He met the people, he got them together, So, but yes, if you feel that some people are totally draining you off, they're, sucking off your energy, then it's not such a good idea to, invest too much of your time and effort on them. Yeah. Like, for example, I had the same when I was in IIT, in hostel. After doing the program, lots of people, I got them onto the courses and they changed their habit. I used to smoke with them. I used to, I used to, have drinks with them. And so those who did the program, many of them moved away from those habits. Yeah. And the others, they would say, oh, just for a cigarette, yeah, you are leaving our friendship, you know. And I would say, well, you are doing the same. Yeah. So it's just that I can't take smoke anymore. You see, you tend to become sensitive to whether it is to vibrations, whether it is to things which are not good for the body or the mind. In which case, you can choose to move on. You see, yeah. So it's okay. There's nothing wrong in cutting somebody off. It's not like really cutting them off. You don't burn bridges. You say yes, I'm available whenever you need help. But if you take these opportunities, it can make a huge difference to who you are and what you're doing. So educate and ignore.
Wonderful. Here we have Prashant Sarai. He's one of our leaders at Ohio State University and also a brand new Yes Plus teacher.
Hello, Dinesh. Nice to connect with you. Your lives, your presence, everything is an inspiration. Thank you so much for being available for us.
Gurudev says the giver needs to be grateful.
Yeah, this is a beautiful question. It's not from me, but it could as well have been from me too. It's such a beautiful question. It's directed to you. It says, people smile. You smile too. But there's something different about your smile. It has that twinkle at the end, like we saw on cartoons. How can I have a light yet solid smile in persona?
Fake it till you make it. Once you make it, you don't have to fake it. Now, not to take things seriously. Yeah? Again, in an Ashtavakra, the sage says that Kutaschit Kaushala Deva, use any skill to smile, to come back to your centeredness, any skill. So I'll just give you one example. The other day, this is a few months back, we were going for Rudra Puja in the morning, and for some reason, the shower was not working. It was just like dripping, 5-6 drops at a time, something like that. A very, very thin stream of water. So initially, the initial reaction was, oh shucks, I should have, the kids who stay with us, they should have put the tank on, the water supply on, and whatever they should have done it. And I remembered this thing, how can I smile in this situation as well? And I remembered that during Rudra Puja, we do that, the water trickles on the lingam. I said, oh, this is, nature is giving me a chance to be Shiva himself. Getting a little trickling on my head instead of a... And whatever it is, that just brought a smile on, and I took a shower, took 3-4 minutes more, and I reached in a very happy state, instead of getting agitated or blaming someone else or blaming oneself. You see? So the knowledge can keep that smile very light and smiley. It's such a beautiful combination, the knowledge and the technique. The techniques, regular meditation, your sadhana, it makes it easier to implement the knowledge, easier to see the big picture. I like to give the example. If our prana level is very low, it's like having a bucket of prana. Now, what happens if somebody throws a stone? It's like half the water spills over. Yeah. But if your prana level is as big as a pond, let us say, or an ocean, then doesn't matter even if a huge boulder falls in or a mountain falls in, there will be just a few waves and that's it. You're back to your nature. You see? Yeah. So it's just a play of this consciousness energy, this prana, the chitti shakti. Yeah. When that is more, then small little things don't affect us. Yeah? But when the prana is low, as big as a bucket, then even little shake or something can destabilize us. So the wisdom and the meditation, they go so beautifully hand in hand.
Beautiful.
And
Thank
another
you.
thing, talk of neuroscience, just your smile, just your lips stretching out like that, it sends signals to the brain to pump certain hormones, yeah, like serotonin or endorphins. So now it doesn't matter whether you are, we do a process like this, but I'll just tell you, yeah, on our courses. Maybe if you are teachers, you can do this. Make people sit in groups in pairs and share some incidents that is has been painful for them, has been how do you say it? Sad, something to do with sorrow, yeah. And then so both of them share this and ask them, how do you feel? Then get a pencil for everyone, all right, and make them hold it in their mouth. This is a brush, and share the same incident like this. I tell you, they cannot experience that same sadness or the pain because you're smiling. And just this, stretching your lips out sends a message to the brain. You guys, you are happy. How can you be the same? You know. So it relieves endorphins. You know what is endorphin? Endomorphin. It reduces the pain in the body when you smile. Yeah. Serotonin. It's a happy hormone. It makes you, yeah. It makes you feel happy. Just this act of stretching your lips. So it's true. Fake it till you make it. You just smile and you'll see, oh, the brain says, oh.
Beautiful.
So true. Thank you.
Dinesh,
Yes.
since many of us are coming to India and some people are still deciding, can you tell us a little bit about the amazingness of India?
Well, it's the oldest standing civilization on the planet and oldest living civilization. What else? India is the land of spirituality, because, like, for example, when we were in California, in Lake Tahoe for an advanced course, this was way back in 2000, 2001. I don't remember. And we had traveled like really almost 20, 25 states in the US. Yeah, we were doing DSNs and we were doing talks. And then we landed in Lake Tahoe and we asked Gurudev, uh, why is California have such a different vibe? People are much more health conscious. There's so many yoga studios. People are aware about food, vegetarian, vegan, uh, so than, let's say, other states, yeah, significantly more. And Gurudev smiled and said, no, the incarnation of before Krishna was sage Kapila Maharishi, he is called. And where he used to stay, Aranya means forest. Yeah. So where he used to stay was called Kapilaranya, the forest of sage Kapila. He says that is today's California. And interestingly, in our scriptures, it is said that when it was day in Bharatvarsha, it was night in Kapilaranya. And when it was night in India, it was day in Kapilaranya. And it has exact 12 hours difference. So he said what was done 5,000, 6,000 years ago, all those meditations, and that has still retained that energy.
Wow.
Wow.
So just imagine in a place like India where this has happened for millennia, so many people have come, meditated. This is where yoga started, meditation began. Uh, that has a very different energy altogether. So come and experience it. And not only the spiritual vibe, but also culturally, this country is so diverse. You travel 200 kilometers and the dialect changes. We have so many languages, so many foodstuffs and music, dance, you name it. All of this we can experience. And One more thing I was reading on Twitter the other day says you come with your friends, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your significant other, whatever. Says those who travel together, they stay together. um, have that experience. Yeah, and of course, Emma Seppala in her book Happiness Track, she also says, and the happiness research also says that invest in experiences, yeah, not just objects. You can buy the best car, you can buy the best iPhone X and whatever, but that will not give you as much happiness as an experience, you know. And traveling gives you those experiences, you know, meeting new people, interacting with different cultures, yeah. Those experiences which can just, you know, keep you happy. So come to India. You can travel. I'm sure you're doing some sort of tour. The ashram is a place. It's magical, you know. It's really. There are no other words than to say that ashram is a magical place, because here, especially, millions of people have come and meditated, and you just walk in here, you feel you're floating. Those who have been here, you can second me on that.
Yeah, totally.
And just come and experience this. It's priceless.
And we're going to get to do the silence course with you.
Yeah, dance course, there's so many exciting, wonderful things that happen. Whatever, 4-5 days. What are the dates? 8th onwards, right? Or 10th?
Yes, well, we'll be coming from December 31st, starting with the New Year's Eve party until January 14th. But with you from January 9th or 10th to the 13th.
Good. Yeah. That will be quite something. And it would be lovely to see you all here. So take the plunge.
We got a personal invitation.
Yeah, just experience how life is on the other side of the planet. 12 hours away from you, whatever, 9 to 12 hours away from you.
Wonderful. Anybody on the call want to ask any last question? There was one more that was written in, Dinesh, by how to take criticism with open ears. It says, I often am too quick to defend my actions and don't listen to the critic's underlying advice.
Yeah, you have to listen with an open mouth. So, you know, our maturity, our strength is shown by how we take criticism, how we take feedback. See? And listen to people. See, sometimes the criticism could be genuine in the sense that, yes, it's really happening. And because you are, so you sometimes you're not objective enough to see it. And somebody outside, maybe your friend or a colleague, can easily spot that in us, you know. So definitely listen, because this is what is going to make you a more a nicer person. You gain more respect from others, be more popular or whatever, you know. It is going to make you grow. Yeah? So listen with that intent. And sometimes criticism could come as a reaction from their side. It could be somebody being just spiteful or negative for, you know, it's coming out of their own space. Yeah, in which case just listen and ignore. Then we say practice the art of non-listening or not listening. So you're listening, but you're not letting it stay in. Yeah, somebody is just how do you say, downloading stuff on you, and you can handle it well. You become a sink for their stress or their negativity. You can recycle it very well. So fine, take it in. Yeah, thank them and move on. Yeah. So if there is some genuine content in what somebody is saying, then use it to improve yourself, learn from it, and move on. If there is nothing no substance in it, then just listen and not listen and move on.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, there's one last juicy one. What has been your biggest learning from being with Sri Sri Ravi Shankar for so many years?
Why should there be only one biggest learning? Really, the thing with Gurudev is it could be just a few words from him, and well, that comes to you in the most unexpected ways when you most require it. Yeah. Like I'll tell you one simple incident. This is coming to mind right now. I was in Arosa. We were in Switzerland, and Gurudev was doing, I think he was talking on the Upanishads or something like that. And he was on stage. I was right in front, and he asked for something. I don't know, maybe a book or something. So I took that and I ran up to the stage, and it was a wooden flooring. I was wearing socks, and I sort of slipped. It slid on the floor, and I collected myself. I did not fall. I just balanced myself out, and with a smile, I just gave it to him. And he smiled and said, "Girne ka abhas hoga, par girne nahi dunga." He says, on the spiritual path, you may have a sense of falling, but I will not let you fall. Now this has come to me so many times afterwards. It was just a simple statement, a few words from him. But that is what is again said in the scriptures, that the Guru's words, they have so much power. They are like mantras. They are like guiding lights for you. And you never know. It could be there may be some things that he may have uttered in just jest, very jokingly, but they will come to you and uplift you at times when you require most. Of course, he has given such amazing knowledge in very formal ways, whether it's the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, whatever. But the learning, that's the thing one of the 5 qualities of the Guru, the enlightened, that in his presence, knowledge is nurtured and nourished. Learning comes from everything. If you are connected in his presence, meaning not just physical presence, but even when you feel you are connected at the level of the heart, at the level of the mind, then small little things will teach you. A kid may teach you something so important, something significant. Or it could be just a tree when you're walking. It can teach you something. These are the greatest learnings. And as you said very rightly, knowledge, all these learnings make life very juicy. That is the quality of knowledge. It makes it very juicy and fun. Usually when we tell people, okay, how we give them the address of a course, of an Art of Living course happening somewhere. How will I find it if I am in the neighborhood? I say, just follow the laughter trail. Just open your ears where the maximum laughter is coming from, and then zone in there. Come on.
Beautiful. So true. Dinesh Bhai, thank you so much for joining us for so long and giving us so much of your time.
Now I think we'll have to do some other time with Bawa, especially.
Yeah. We can't wait to come see you in India. We can't wait for the adventure being with you.
Yes, I can't wait too. So get as many people, usually they would have some small little excuses. Tell them how you tackled those excuses when you had to come, when you had to do a program somewhere, when you had to take the time off, take the money off, make the effort to come to a program. And just little push can make them decide, make them go into yes mind.
Yeah. Dinesh, I love what you said about how Emma Sapala talks about how to invest in experiences in our life more than just objects, and how that brings so much more happiness and wisdom.
True. So this has been a wonderful experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dinesh. And for everybody watching, join us in India. We'll be visiting Dinesh in the Bangalore ashram with Sri Sri Ravi
3 dimensions. In 3 dimension, in 3D.
In 3D, right? Oh, we had 70 people. Great. Everybody come join us for our spiritual sojourn. Stephanie, you want to tell the website?
Oh, yeah. It's spiritualtoursofindia.com. It's a beautiful website. And it'll tell you everything about joining and coming with us.
We're departing December 30th and coming back January 14th. And we'll get to have Dinesh as one of our personal teachers.
We'll see you this year only then.
Yes.
We've already started. We will start in a few days decorating our Christmas tree. We have one small one in the house and one real big tree just opposite where we stay.
Oh, awesome. Oh, okay. We'll text you if you want us to bring you ornaments.
You know what I would like is one big the star at the top. We just couldn't find one even in UK and Paris.
Okay, we'll arrange it. We'll arrange it. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Stephanie, for making this whole call happen. And everybody on the call for organizing. Thank you, Kamaria, Vamshi, Kelsey, Prashant.
Thank you, Dinesh Bhaiya. Thank you, Stephanie, Annalise.
Thank you, Annalise and Dinesh.
Oh, that's a Christmas tree?
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, you need a really big star. Okay. That was really big.
Yeah.
There it is. And there's the ashram from our
Oh,
house.
wow.
Oh,
You want to see Vishala on top?
Oh,
Behind the tree.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
Okay, everyone.
Jai Gurdev.
Bye.
Bye.
hi. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming.